Hey there, Eastern Hills families. My name is Johnny. I am the elementary and preteen pastor at Eastern Hills, and I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that by this time you've been able to see the announcement video that our lead pastor Phil put out yesterday morning. And in an effort to keep our community safe with the coronavirus, we will not be having physical services on our campus this weekend. However, you can watch our live stream at all of our normal service times, 5, 9, and 11. However, if you have a kiddo, an elementary age kiddo in 1st to 3rd grade, or if you have a preteen student in 4th and 5th grade, we wanted to do our very best to continue to keep you as a family and them specifically engaged in what we're learning as well. So in the month of March, we're in this series called DIY, and if you're not sure what DIY means, that means do it yourself. And so we've been talking about forgiveness and how there are a lot of things that are really hard to do ourselves, but forgiveness is actually something that we have to do ourselves and something that Jesus calls us to do all the time. So specifically this weekend, we were going to dive into a story about Jesus and some of his teaching that he did on a mountainside. And normally when Jesus taught, thousands of people gathered around him to hear what he had to say. And this specific time, he probably talked about a few different topics, but one of those topics was forgiveness. And so in Matthew 5, verse 23 and 24, he says this: "Therefore, if you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to them, then come and offer your gift." So at this time, in the same way that we would go to church and praise and worship God, these people would go to an altar and offer a gift to God. And what Jesus is explaining here is that if you have wronged someone, or if you are not getting along with someone in your life, that before we do anything else, our best priority, our first priority should be to go and make right with that person, to reconcile with them. Jesus is saying that is the very first thing that we should do, no matter how hard it might be. So if you have an elementary kiddo, or if you have a preteen student, I would encourage you to read this story together. And if you have a 1st to 3rd grader, an elementary kiddo, I would encourage you to check out our bottom line in the description below. And if you have a preteen student, 4th or 5th grade, talk about our key question that's also in the description below. And also, as a family, talk about the discussion questions that we have included as well. And I hope that you can apply this to your life and talk about how it might be important in the things that you are going through right now. And one last thing, don't forget about our monthly memory verse from Colossians 3:13. We have a few more weeks that we're going to be talking about this memory verse in both elementary, 1st to 3rd grade, and preteen, 4th and 5th grade. So continue to work on memorizing that memory verse, and we hope to see you very, very soon. Stay safe, and we love you all.